a lot of this is all from my dad. I got into bikes just because of my father. I was born 76, so I grew up throughout the whole 80s with the whole crazy biker thing. And from the age 5, that's all I ever thought about was motorcycles. Yeah, all through high school, it was always motorcycles. I mean, to me, like, Born Free is up here, it's the major goal. I feel like in anybody that builds choppers, that's like their goal is to get to this place, and that's like, to me, is Born Free, is that place you want to get to, and being able to make it to that place is beyond my expectation on anything. The day of Born Free, I'm like, man, my bike's here, I'm on Born Free soil. I rolled the bike out of the van and I was like, I'm gonna ride the sucker in, I didn't win the People's Champ, but I'm gonna ride it in and go to fire it up, and like fuel's leaking out of my petcock and I wasn't able to fire it up, it's just the gas dumping out. I was like, I guess I'm gonna have to roll it in. So I'm rolling my bike in. I see Mike, he's setting up all the bikes in the, in the special invitational area, And Mike came up to me, he's like, hey, how do you feel about being an invited builder next year? And that just like, it seemed like the world stopped for a moment. I'm like, yeah, I'm down. And that just kind of screwed me up throughout the whole show, I'm like, I couldn't really enjoy anybody's bike because I just got invited personally, And I think that's ultimately, it was like, the most exciting thing. I mean, they put on a phenomenal show, and I feel like they handpick real talent, and for them to pick me as the talent, yeah, it felt good, It's a high that can't be compared to anything else. And then to get, the award for best shovelhead, forget it. I went up there on the stage and my face would not stop tweaking. I had sunglasses on, and thank God I had these sunglasses on because my eyes were like, woo-doo, tweaking. Because I was like, I can't believe I just got best shovelhead. That's crazy. So, yeah, it was good. Well, it started out with this motor. It's a 46 UL. First I was going to do a 36, but that kind of didn't happen. So I was able to hunt down a 46. Got it for a pretty good deal. Again, needed work. Had to be rebuilt. Had to go 70 over on the heads, on the cylinders, and then I got ULH cylinders, tops, and everything else is pretty much bone stock. I got this 48 pan frame, and I knew that I wanted it to be a short, compact frame. I like the wishbones, but I like the straight legs. I like the knuckle frames, so I wanted to kind of make it look a little like a knuckle frame. So I got the knuckle neck from Visionary Guys, and then did my down tubes, and then with the space in between, because the flatheads are kind of a little smaller, I brought the backbone all the way down on top, fill up this back space, and then I don't really like that space between the fender and the tranny, so I had shortened it about 2 inches. Ultimately, I'm the only person that could probably ride it, so I just wanted to keep it simple. I kind of let the bike try to build itself. I kind of get the structure, and then I step back, have to stare at it for a little while and figure out where the tank wants to be. And I had a RL Springer for it that I really wanted to use, and I really like the skinny look, so I figured I'd jump on and narrow that, which was great. And then the hardest part is figuring out these damn handlebars. I like skinny bars, but just trying to find the right ones. So I was able to use the risers and incorporate those risers into handlebars. 18 Barani I got from a Norton. A buddy of mine hooked me up with them. And then I got this 21-inch Barani. I was going to put them on the VL last year, but I just ran out of time. So I figured I'll hold on to them, and sure enough, I'm going to be putting them on this bike this year. So, and then I'm running Firestone tires, front and rear. I'm inspired by the 60s show bike, racer type look. So I feel like I kind of got that look. It's got to be like a bike. When I roll it outside, and I stop looking at it for a little while, and when I come back to it, I gotta fall in love with it. And once I fall in love with it, then I know I did what I wanted to do. So.